Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong post ni Attorney Lodalbe Vista, isang international law expert. Escudero's official ruling settles the 16 vote requirement, an official pronouncement. During his remarks from the podium as presiding officer of the Senate Impeachment Court, Senator Francisco Escudero categorically ruled that 16 affirmative votes are required to convict. He further declared that this ruling may be overturned only through a judicial determination by the Supreme Court. Escudero was not speaking as an ordinary senator, a resource person, or a guest in a television interview. He was acting as a duly elected presiding officer while the Senate was formally convened as an impeachment court. Accordingly, his pronouncement was an official act made in the exercise of the court's authority. The ruling settles. Tapos na. Game over. For purposes of the ongoing impeachment trial, the constitutional question regarding the number of votes required for conviction. The Constitution requires the concurrence of 2/3 of all members of the Senate, which the presiding officer declared to mean 16 votes. Napaka-importante po yun. Whether individuals agree or disagree with that interpretation is legally immaterial. Wala nang silbi. Example, Carpio, ex-Supreme Court Justice Carpio, sinasabi niya, bababa daw yan. Sino pa? Gatchalian. Sinabi niya, bababa daw yan. Rapi Tulfo, bababa yan. Oh. Wala na. Sino pa ba yung nagsasabing pwedeng babaan yung threshold? Immaterial na yan, yung mga opinion. Is legally immaterial within the proceedings. It is the ruling presently governing the impeachment court. The legal consequences is straightforward. No individual senator, no block of senators, no motion, no resolution, no parliamentary maneuver, and no subsequent public statement can alter the required number. The issue has been treated as a constitutional determination. Under the presiding officer's ruling, only the Supreme Court may reverse it. The law, as officially declared by the presiding officer of the Senate Impeachment Court, remains that conviction requires 16 affirmative votes and that ruling stands unless and until the Supreme Court decides otherwise. May nabasa akong comment dito. Kilala ko ito, aking professor. Jack Green III. Professor ko ito sa college. Salamat, sir, sa pag-comment. Sabi niya, the game is over. Even if all the 13 majority members will vote in unison for conviction, that is short of 3 votes to convict. And I doubt if 3 from the minority siguro ito. If 3 from the minority will join the 13, some of them may not even vote for conviction to allow a vote of 16 to convict. Ergo, the game will soon be over. Sana, huwag mapunta sa kalsada ang outcome ng impeachment process as it was in 2001 impeachment case against Estrada, given the realities at hand. Meantime, the live show continues. Dagdag niya, I think the number of acquittal vote is irrelevant because the number 16 votes implies acquittal. So, may nagtatanong, paano yung acquittal? Kailangan bang siyam? Paano kung maipreso na lahat ang minority at ang mag-vote ng acquittal is, sabihin na lang natin, 7 na lang, 6 na lang. It is immaterial yung acquittal votes. What matters is yung conviction. Okay, so klaro na. 16. Oh, paano sila makakuha ng 16? 13 lang sila. Ano sa tingin nyo? Meron bang tatlo dito sa minority na tatawid at boboto na conviction? Kaya game over na talaga. At again, magpasalamat ako. Personally, I don't know sa inyo. Nagpapasalamat ako kay Senator Escudero na siya ang na-designate ngayon na presiding officer. All things, Romans 8:28, all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Oh, totoo nga. Dahil sa pagbaliktad ni Escudero, naagaw nila ang Senate majority. Okay. So, ang na-stop lang is yung flood control investigation. Wala nating asahan. Pagdating sa impeachment trial ni BP Sara, dahil mahina nga ang kanilang Senate President, iskul bukol. Hindi niya talaga makaya. Kaya napilitan sila na bumoto ng isang presiding officer. Dalawa man ang pagpilian sana, Escudero and Pangilinan. So bakit hindi si Pangilinan? Bakit si Escudero? Oh, ako, napatunayan ko na yung galing ni Senator Escudero as presiding officer kahapon. Yung kanyang mga diskarte. Wow, galing. Dininay niya kaagad yung motion ni Luistro na ma-arraign si BP Sara, yung mag-ano siya ng guilty or not guilty, yun yung arraignment. Deny kaagad. Tapos yung nag-announce siya ng 16, klaro kayo. Kaya, to me, Escudero is a blessing in disguise. Kaya, sa mga comments na binabasa ko, marami nang nagpapasalamat kay Escudero. So, bumabawi na si Escudero. Si Villanueva naman, nag-post siya tungkol sa impeachment trial na trabaho na ulit natin, magtrabaho tayo impeachment. Nako, yung yung laugh and angry emoji, pinotakti siya ng taong bayan. Hindi pa rin siya pinagbibigyan. Ngayon si Escudero is unti-unti nang bumabawi. Salamat po, Senator Escudero, our presiding officer. Very fair and objective, matalino. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa channel nito. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin niyo ang video nito.
Si Angkol ang natagaan og sin ug mag-atop na ni siya karon. Og karon mo na ni ang kadako sa buslot sa balay ni Angkol sa natagaan na mo og yero.
Ay dako akong pagpasalamat kay natagaan ko busin.
So
Katut na ko gyud.
mga dagko na gid kayo ang buslot sa iyang yero. Magtanta nga gid si Angkol sa yero kay mag-atop na siya. Karon mag-atop na gid si Angkol.
Ora pa. Awat. Okay, idol. Katap lagi si idol.
Karon naman na gid si Angkol sa pag-atop sa iyang balay. So maayo na gid nga tan-awon.
Kayo sa Ginoo nga nakuha na ko sa video nga salamat sa Ginoo Kay naiwan na gyud ning akong balay, di na ko gyud ulanan.
Oh, salamat kayo, Col.
Salamat kayo.
Oo, thank you.
Tagsin, katop na tagyod.
Mm-mm.